Hello and welcome to SITREP. I'm Jeff Smith. This week we take a look at two events that are on the horizon. First, we'll start with the Women's Veterans Summit that's being held in Raleigh on May 2nd. Secretary Larry Hall is here with us now to highlight what to expect. Now, what are some of the lessons we hope to learn from the summit?
Well, it's important. This is our third summit. We have one every 2 years, and this is for women veterans in particular. They'll be admitted free, and we want to make sure they know all the benefits that are available to them, and especially if they are in business, want to pursue business and find out what is the best way to proceed. So on Wednesday, May 2nd, we'll be at the McKimmon Center. It'll start at 8:30 a.m. and run till 4 p.m., and we'll hope to have folks who sign up in there, and when they leave, they'll be even more empowered to make a difference.
Some good breakout sessions throughout the day that is part of the learning aspect of it. I know you have a morning session and an afternoon session to pick from. You know, you talked about the business side of things. How important is it to make sure that we get these type of topics to the people who need it right now?
Well, in this environment, lots of people are creating their own opportunities in employment and in manufacturing and in business. And if we have women veterans in North Carolina, we have about 84,000 women veterans in North Carolina. So you can imagine among them several business owners. We have the 6th highest population of women vets in the nation here. So there's a synergy there. When they come, they can learn more about how to network. North Carolina Vet Biz is one of the organizations there to have a mentor program. Dress for Success helps. Carolina Small Business Center, MetLife, AT&T, all things that are elements of a business from insurance to communications, and they'll have opportunities to learn from our sponsors and the programs they put on during the day.
There's obviously women's health is always a big issue that needs to be talked about as well. What are some of the other topics that will be covered next week at the summit besides the business side? Well,
as we said, Dress for Success, and you would think, okay, what does that have to do with being successful again? How do you meet people? How do you engage them? And how do you close a deal? What are the cues they're looking for to trust you and engage with you about your health? And you mentioned that in particular. Women are going to make up an increasingly large number in our military, which means they'll also come out of the military and stay in North Carolina. So their numbers are going to double over the next 30 years, and their health is going to be more important than ever, and there will be health clinics, lifestyle, et cetera, that they can use to improve the quality of their life.
What do we hope to get moving forward outside of next week? How do we hope this lights a torch and moves us forward?
We hope this, again, inspires women to network with each other, but with the greater veteran community and the resource community we have to support them and their communities. We say veterans are part of the community, not apart from the community, and certainly women veterans are part of the community, and women-owned businesses is the fastest growing sector.
Women historically have not identified as veterans as what in the same way men have. How hard is it, or how big of a challenge is it to make sure that we find these women who are veterans and make sure they get the services they need?
Well, this, along with our website and our department overall, you know, approximately 30% of women veterans who are entitled to benefits, assistance in business, startup, et cetera, don't apply because they think they are not eligible because they did not serve in combat. Certainly that's incorrect. If they served honorably and got the discharge, then they're probably eligible for the benefits. And this spreads the word. It's a signature event to draw a lot of attention, and then we'll follow up on that with website information. And of course, fielding the calls at all of our offices, and hopefully women will reach out to us as well.
And of course, you have that resource guide as well to make sure that gets in every time. That's important, though. It does have a lot of good resources in there.
Well, the resource guide has a particular section for women and women businesses, and that's why it's really important. And so it's a guide for them after they leave this event or before they get there. It's on our website, and they certainly should use it, www.milvets.nc.gov. They can go there. If they don't have the hard copy guide, they can go on the website. It's paginated the same. They can get the information.